Portland police apologized for shooting a man with live shotgun rounds instead of less lethal beanbags.
Well, police say Officer Dane Reister shot 20-year-old William Monroe yesterday morning in southwest Portland in a wooded area under the OHSU tram. Officers had gone to the area after someone called 911 to report Monroe was harassing children at a nearby park. Monroe is in critical condition now at Legacy, but should survive. Police say Officer Reister did not know he'd fired live ammo until after the fact.
K2's Dan Tilkin was there for the apologies from the chief and mayor. And Dan, they're still trying to understand how the mix-up happened.
Right, they have strict rules in place to make sure that a mistake like this happens, at least try to make sure it doesn't happen. Police say the man who was shot, William Monroe, was headed up that embankment right over there towards Barbara Boulevard. He was ignoring their commands to surrender. Police say the officer thought he was stopping Monroe's escape by firing the less lethal beanbag rounds.
This was the only shotgun at the scene for yesterday.
One police officer was armed with an orange shotgun like this one. It says less lethal, meaning it's only meant to fire yellow beanbag rounds. But instead, for some reason, it was loaded with red rounds full of potentially deadly buckshot.
I praise the good work of the police bureau, but I also said when I took over as police commissioner that we would be more forthright when we make mistakes. And this was a tragic mistake. I feel we were very fortunate that the individual wasn't hurt worse.
The officer who fired 4 times with the wrong ammunition is Dane Reister. This is amateur video of him in 2008 when he caused controversy by seizing the camera of a man who was videotaping officers searching 2 other men outside the Portland Art Museum.
Video. Recording video also?
Yeah. Go on.
And sound?
Yeah, video and sound.
You need to hand me your camera.
After that, the city said it would give police officers a refresher course when it comes to laws allowing people to videotape in public. After yesterday's shooting case, the city says it'll put its 220 officers who are certified to use beanbag shotguns through more training. They're supposed to load and unload the beanbag rounds at the beginning and end of each shift. And they're not supposed to carry any lethal rounds on their bodies at all when carrying the beanbag gun.
I spoke with the officer involved last night. He certainly feels horrible about this. Our thoughts and prayers are with the injured man and his family.
Now, we don't know much about the man who was shot. We don't know if he was menacing anybody or threatening anybody with that pocket knife that police found on him. They do say that he was hit with 5 pellets. What we don't know is whether he was hit all at once with 1 shot or if he was hit with a few of the pellets from the 4 different shots that were fired at him. Dan Tilkin, K2 News.
Dan, thank you. The Portland Police Association issued a statement this afternoon saying we stand in support of Officer Reister as he goes through this difficult process. As the PPA, we look forward to a positive resolution to this unfortunate occurrence.